Hello. We're not gonna do the usual intro for this one, just cause it's, welcome to the first official talking one, I guess. The first official sit down and talk.
Oh my god, you're going through it.
I am going through it. I'm very tired. Listen, I finally finished that hot chocolate, and I am now sleepy.
Yep.
I am very, very sleepy now.
So this one, obviously, yeah, it's a discussion one. But, it's not just gonna be discussion about, like, the finale specifically. It's gonna be about, like, the entire
season.
Country Wolf.
City Wolf and
What
Country
the fuck did I say?
You said Country Wolf.
You see how late it is? This is it. This is why. This is what I was telling you, like, past few episodes ago.
We record at a time that works for us, and that is unfortunately from the hours of like 7:30 to 11 o'clock at night, sometimes midnight.
It's past the 10 o'clock hour, so
it is currently 10:07.
This is what I mean.
So we're gonna get this started with a huge thank you to Eris and Nomad. Eris for writing the beautiful fucking series. It's great. We love it. We hope you don't take anything we have said too harshly. We do not mean for it to come across that way. We love this series, and a big thanks to Nomad for bringing it to life.
And thanks for just allowing us.
Especially like allowing us to just sit here and actually record.
Yeah.
We don't talk about it a lot, but Nomad is the reason that we actually started this.
The past few months that we've done this has been so much fun.
Oh
despite the fact that most of it I've been doing it sick.
And you get yelled at a lot for doing it sick.
I do, but the show must go on.
We've been doing this since October, and I sit here and I see how long we've been doing this, and I'm like, it does not feel like it's been that long.
Exactly.
It feels like we've only been doing this for like a month and a half at most. Not since October.
It's been very fun.
It has been a lot of fun. Nomad for letting us do this. For being the reason we started this. Because it only really started, because normally we just sit and have our little, like, couch moment where we sit and listen and talk about this. And then one day, just out of the blue, decided to tweet a couple of the quotes you had said. Followed up by, I'm tempted to make a podcast just so people can hear your quotes.
The off-the-wall shit.
The off-the-wall shit that is done behind the scenes. And then Nomad just going, do it, please. I'd love to see this.
Which, another thing, it's hilarious. This is how much of a supportive parent we have. My dad knows about this now.
Oh,
Mom
he
and
does?
Dad. Yeah, both
They
Mom
do?
and Dad know about it. And, it was interesting to explain, but they understood.
Okay, that's fair.
And I told Dad what my most noteworthy quote was, which was the colorism but make it werewolves. And my dad thought it was the funniest thing. And now my mother demands to see the podcast. So I did send it to them. I don't know if they've listened yet, but yeah, you got my parents listening now. So there's that. So on top of watching Cypher stream, when Cypher streams, they now listen to us.
They listen to us, listen to other people.
Yep. Now they're just like, our kids are a bunch of weirdos.
They knew this, though.
Yeah, they do.
Anyway, we got off topic. We derailed a lot there. But again, huge thanks to Nomad and Dade. Dade has been sitting here going, every chance he gets, drop your link.
I love Dade so much.
We got the werewolf parents. We got Werewolf 1 and Werewolf 2 at our backs supporting this.
I still want to do a Dade audio, and I want to do a Streaky audio.
We will add Dade to the list.
Just drop it. Scare the shit out of them.
I think for Dade it'd be less scaring him. Now for Streaky, if Streaky doesn't know...
We're gonna get yelled at.
We're gonna get yelled at by the penguin, but it's fine. We'll just drop one randomly going, here you go, support Streaky, hasn't uploaded in like a year, but support him. He's been going through a lot.
Like, what the fuck did you do?
Nothing.
I didn't do anything.
No, but City Wolf and Country Lamb has such a great, like, re-listen factor to it.
It does.
And sitting here, doing Mitchathon and re-listening to it again just solidifies how much of a re-listen value it has. And of course, you know, not to mention the fact that Season 2 comes out in the new year. Very excited about that. We talked about that.
In time.
We finished just in time.
It'll be our first series that we're fully caught up on. So we'll be able to just give raw reaction to City Wolf.
We will.
It'll be the first one.
Oh my gosh. I mean, not saying that any of the reactions aren't raw. They are. It's like, just, there's also some that we have listened to already. And it's like, oh, we know what happens.
Yeah, but it's also like, we'll be able to just, oh, it's out. All right, let's record it now.
Let's do it. We'll do it with it.
Yeah, it'll be the first series that we're actually able to do that with.
Oh,
and that's pretty fun.
I'm excited for that now.
I'm sorry. Everyone's hearing
the paper.
I'm cross-stitching as we're talking about as we're doing the discussion because I have to do something with my hands.
Yeah.
And I'm just going back and forth being like, which one fucking is that? It's the bottom one.
Oh,
I have to match the pattern key to the color. It's 437. That's the answer. So there's that. So I guess I want to start with this because you listened to it a lot more than I do. You've listened to it quite a few times.
Listen, it is one of my work playlists.
So I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Between the first time of you listening to the series to now, has anything changed in the times that you've listened to it? So do you feel different between the first time you listening to it to later on? Is there certain episodes you felt different about with each time you've listened to it? Or has everything stayed the same?
For the most part, everything stayed the same. The only one that really changed was the, like, last 2 episodes.
Right.
How they, because, like, listening to everything again, it gives you more of an in-depth perspective on those last 2 episodes.
Right.
Especially that last one.
Yes.
Because we've talked about it throughout the entirety of Mitchathon, where we sit here and go, oh, that's a contrast to what happens in the finale. We've picked up on those little, like, contrasty things where, oh, he says this at this moment, but that doesn't line up with what's happening in the finale. And like you had said, in the first part, if y'all haven't listened to the reactionary of the finale of Mitchathon, a lot happened.
Oh my god. Hold on. I have a dilemma. Get off!
But like you had said in the but like you had said in the finale, when we first listened to that final episode, there were a lot of emotions that we stewed on. We were just like, oh no, fuck this. This is not at all how this should be handled. And then listening to it again, you just sit here and go, okay. There are some parts where I can see it, but then there's other parts where the contradictory statements still remain the same, where you just kind of sit here and go, no, see, I thought re-listening to this would give me a better insight into how your brain works. And it did for a little, but then you lost me again, and we're right back as if we were listening to this the first time.
I definitely feel better about, because I'm going to straight up say it, I was fucking terrified to do the final episode. And I'll tell you why. And I think it kind of came up on stream at one point where I was just so
where it
like
was
genuinely
it was
anxious.
one of Nomad's streams where I had asked him to give you a vote of confidence because Poison's over here like anxious to do the finale,
Yes.
and he's just like, nah, fucking do it. Say what's on your heart. I can take it. I'm a big boy.
I had genuinely bad anxiety over this because I knew how strongly I felt about it, and I was very worried. Mm-hmm. Because, like...
Your first thought was, oh god, I'm gonna
hurt someone's feelings.
You're gonna spiral how you did when you first listened to
right.
it, and it's going
like,
to...
Right, and the last thing I wanted to do was hurt anyone's feelings, especially Eris, because Eris works very hard, and Nomad does too. So I was very scared that I was going to say something wrong. Or just be way too over the top, and I was very scared about that.
But
so
you did good.
So I really, really, really tried to pay attention to what was being said. And like I said, it helped that I was able to separate what was happening in the audio and
with
like
your personal experience.
Yeah, my personal experience with an issue like that. Not that I'm a fucking mafia princess, okay? I'm not. I want to be straight about that. I am not. But there was like I said in the reaction video, I've been in a situation where
kind of similar to Lamb, but not at all the same.
Yeah, definitely not that. But in a situation where I had a big secret that I really, really didn't want, getting out because I was very ashamed of it. And when the person that I did, really care about found out that secret, and I said it in the audio, like, I was made to feel horrible and basically made to feel like a monster for it. So when I first heard the audio, that's kind of how, like, I felt at one point, was that Mitch was making Lamb out to be the complete bad guy in this. And blaming her for a lot of it. At first. And I understand, like, that's really just because of my own experience creeping through, making it difficult. Now, I don't think it as much. There are still some parts where I'm just like, okay, that's not fucking fair. Like, I still feel like that then when I first heard it, and I still feel like that now. There are some parts that just straight up like, Mitch, that's not fair.
There are some
I
parts
understand
where those
you're
feelings
upset.
still
Right.
are the same.
Right. I understand you're upset and your feeling about that is very much valid, but that's not fair.
Yeah.
But that's definitely changed. I have a Charlie horse. Oh my god. I have a Charlie horse and it's killing me.
Do you need to stand up?
No. I'm fine. I'm sitting here trying to talk through it. I'm just like,
Oh, no.
But that was definitely my biggest worry about it, is like the last thing I wanted to do is, be mean about it. Because I don't ever want to be mean. I'm not a mean person. So I don't want to be mean. So I definitely, and like when we first started talking about doing this in general, I 100% like told Pudding, I was like, I'm going to have to tone it down a lot for this episode because I don't want to come off like that. And
you had also planned to listen to the episode by yourself and list out bullet points, and here we are without bullet points.
Yeah, exactly, because I got sick and all hell broke loose.
Yeah.
So I couldn't do that, but like I didn't need it, so that's good.
Hey.
Anyway,
Do you want to talk about Jax? The puntable little Jax.
Look, there's always got to be one character I have to bully, and I chose Jax to be that character.
We love Jax. Don't get us wrong, but he's the puntable football.
The first time I listened to this, I just roasted the ever-living shit out of him. I still roasted him this time, but that is bad. But before this man got dragged to hell and back. But he was okay. It was okay.
Jax is a good pup. He is a good pup.
I still love him.
He is still one of the good boys. Brian and Lopez are cute, and I want to see more
That's
of them.
another thing that's changed. My perspective have also changed between
Brian and Lopez,
his relationship also changed. Because that was another thing. The first time I listened to it, I was kind of just like, what the fuck? Lopez.
The fuck do you mean, let him be a puppy for a little while longer?
Like,
that is intentional bullying.
It wasn't necessarily like it was bullying. It was just like, that's a little fucked up. But okay.
You're making him think he's still in the doghouse when you sitting here
Which
in the back of this truck.
I still stand by that. I still don't understand why he was in the doghouse. I understand slightly more, but still don't at the same time, okay? I will stand by that one. It's just like, just let him know you're dating for God's sakes.
Don't withhold this from him just because, you couldn't connect the two dots that you were going to be meeting with werewolves for a werewolf issue.
Just, I scream. But overall, it was fun. I had a lot of fun.
Mitchathon was very fun to do, and I cannot wait to integrate season 2 into the future timeline of things.
I was just surprised we did it.
I am glad we managed. We got it done before the end of the year.
Exactly.
We got it done.
At one point, it looked a little rough.
It looked a little rough for a little bit there, and here we are. We did it. We made it.
Exactly.
I am proud of us. And again, for those of you who have been here for either the entirety of Mitchathon or from the beginning, we thank you for your support, for being here, for watching the videos, whether you have them on as like background noise or if you're actively just kind of sitting there zoning out and listening to us ramble on and on about these men, about Poison going off on her Connor tangents. Which be thankful we didn't get many of those in Mitchathon.
It's really hard to put my boy in this.
In the corner.
When it's just has nothing to do with this. Definitely has nothing to do with him. So it's a little. Thankfully, I was able to subside my love of Connor. We're
another
unscripted.
small detail. Me, Poison, and Cypher sat here and we talked about it. We're gonna design Witty's merch.
I'm so excited for that.
We are going to do the Witty's merch. Not sure whose Witties we should start out with yet. I feel like we should go with Caleb and Mitch just because those were like the first two we actually did. But yeah, Witty's merch. We will keep y'all updated on when that actually comes out. If you follow our Twitter, I will be posting little works in progress for that. I loved doing Mitchathon, but I'm also excited for this break we're going on, just to give us a little time to ourselves so we don't accidentally burn ourselves out doing this, because we love doing this. We do. But again, me and Poison work day jobs pretty much Monday through Friday, 6 to 7 days a week sometimes. So we do these at night. And so we will be giving ourselves a break just to catch up on a little extra rest. Don't worry, we've been resting fine. Do not take that as a, oh god, they have not been sleeping. That's not the case. We have been sleeping.
I'm sleeping great now that I have a new mattress.
Yeah, Poison got a new mattress for Christmas. Whole ass thought she was in a fever dream today.
Yeah. It was something. It was definitely something.
It was something.
I would also like to input, I would also like to do, I have warrants in 17 states in Bulgaria. And for legal reasons, this is a joke merch. I would love to do a shirt like that.
We can absolutely put that in.
That'd be so funny.
We will absolutely make merch
and
for
then
that.
in parentheses, for legal reasons, this is a joke.
We also still have to get you a personal Connor merch. Do not worry, Nomad. We're not taking your boy and making merch of him. That's your boy. That is your money. That's your merch. We're just gonna make Poison personal merch.
I just need all the shirts from Nomad. That's what I need. All of them.
Well, his store is currently closed.
I know.
I was upset.
I know.
The timing at when he announced that his store was closing, I was like, fuck, I was gonna get Poison clothes. I was going to get Poison the Connor shirts.
Is this close for the holidays or is it close?
He's remodeling. He's moving to a new storefront. And so I have to wait until the store opens up again with the new store to get you your shit. I was so upset. I got paid and I was like, yes, I get to go get Poison their shit now. And then he tweeted that his store was closing and I was like, fuck, I don't want to be that asshole that orders on the day the store is closing. Because I don't know if that's gonna fuck up him being able to close the store, because then there'd be an unfulfilled order. So I'm not gonna be that asshole, and I'm just gonna wait until the new store comes out.
It's okay.
Hi, welcome to what normally happens behind the scenes. We just kind of sit and talk, and that is unfortunately what this is gonna be like for the talking ones for the most part.
Maybe we'll be more structured because we just decided to go fuck it.
Yeah, no, other ones will be a lot more structured than this one. This one is just kind of a small post-Mitchathon ramble. Cause that's just kind of the way the brain worked.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
No, it was something small. And also just the talk in general.
Yeah, it was a nice, like, small talking one, which, honestly, I would not mind if we had rambly ones in the mix.
Yeah.
Because then it just is a nice way to get a bunch of other thoughts out at the same time. I like how this was supposed to be a Mitchathon wrap-up, and it is. It technically is. But then it also divulged into Witty's merch. It devolved into Audios and No Chill merch for Witty's specifically.
So it's just about the same as talking to us normally.
Yeah.
Which we derail several times before getting back to the main topic.
Yeah, no, we derail a lot.
We do. It's okay though.
Neat.
Other than that, it's been pretty fun.
It has been a lot of fun doing this, and I, as much as I'm excited for the break, also cannot wait to come back.
Yep.
I am excited.
I want my boy back.
Hold on.
Give me
you
my
don't
husband.
get your boy back. Hold on, I've got it listed here. You won't get to see him until March. With how everything's laid out, you don't get to see Connor again until March.
Why? Can I say Patty's Day audio be Connor?
You take a look at the Connor date and you tell me.
Move it around. What day is St. Patty's Day?
That's a good one. What the fuck date is St. Patty's Day? Hold on.
I was like, that doesn't tell me anything.
I know it doesn't. Hold on. Hold up. That's the 17th. Who's going out on the 17th?
So it's like gotta.
Technically, the day before the 17th is another Eris one.
Okay, but what is St. Patty's Day?
St. Patty's Day is on a Friday.
Okay, what date is St. Patty's?
The 17th.
Okay, it is.
That's why I was saying the one that goes up before is an Eris one.
Just switch it.
I mean, they're close enough. We can switch it.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, because originally Connor's next one was slated for the 13th, so we can flip flop.
Yay me for getting what I want.
love you.
Like the little shit that I am.
Listen. You get Connor for your birthday, okay?
Yes. I know. I'm so excited, but I've already cried about it. I feel like I'm gonna cry the entire time.
Oh.
Will I be able to even listen to the audio over my own tears?
Oh, also, you only think he says your name once.
I did not think that. I said I heard it once, and I just started bawling my eyes out. Also, I do want to say this. No, but you got it down perfectly. I know Cypher said that, like, they gave, like, a little guide and everything like that, but you said it perfectly. I think that's probably why I started crying, because it is actually kind of hard for people to...
Say your actual name.
Yeah, say my actual name correctly the first time. So for you to do it and say it so beautifully, I just bawled my eyes out. Because a lot of people say it in 20 billion other ways.
Mm-hmm. They add an extra letter in there. They take a letter out.
Yeah.
They add like 4 other letters.
And it's even worse when people are trying to spell my name because they 100% add letters all the time.
Nah.
Like, what? So, like, one time, I think it was a teacher, actually, said my name as Amanda. For context, my name is nowhere near Amanda.
The first 3 letters
Yeah,
aligned, but everything else is a no.
No. I was just kind of thinking about it. It's like, how did you take my name and get Amanda from that?
That's a good
And
question.
that was genuine. Like, that wasn't a joke. There was an anything. This teacher straight up called me Amanda, and I was very confused.
Laptop almost fell. Don't mind that. We're fine. Everything is fine. We're good.
Great. And then Cypher has a friend of theirs, and the running joke is that every time he sees me, he says my name a different way. The last time I saw him, my name was Emerald.
What?
Slightly close, actually. If you do mental gymnastics, that's slightly close. But you gotta do a lot of mental gymnastics to get to that conclusion of it being Emerald. So I'm very happy. I'm so happy. And yeah, that's probably 100% the reason why I cried. Also just because Connor said my name.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else matters in the world. Connor said my name. Do you have anything to add? This is probably gonna be quick.
This isn't going to be a very long one like we were originally predicting. But then again, our original predictions included us having bullet points for this.
Yeah.
Which the bullet points did not exist, so...
I mean, we could also talk about, like, the amount of foreshadowing that happened in this damn series.
Which is what I was saying.
Killing me.
No, I had mentioned that earlier, how we were talking about, like, when we were re-listening to the entire series for the channel, we were noticing the little moments. We were just like, oh, wait a damn minute. This name got brought up again. and
it's funny because, like, it's in your fucking face.
It is.
What the answer is. But you don't know that till the very end. And that's why Eris has beautiful
work. Eris
beautiful
does
writing.
have beautiful work.
That is amazing, the way that you basically spelled it out. But no one could tell to the very end. But no one could tell to the very end.
Spell out.
Like, there are certain points where you're like, oh, that's a little weird to talk about, but okay.
Okay, sure.
But, like, it's like you don't really think about it until the very end. And that is amazing writing.
Which then, ties back to that whole, wait a second, that name sounds familiar. Let me go re-listen to the series so I can connect the dots that I'm now registering in this final episode. Which is why I love the re-listenability of City Wolf and Country Lamb. It is just so damn good.
Every time you listen to an episode, you pick up something else every single time.
Yeah, because, like, one listen through, you could pick up on, like, 1 or 2 things. And then you listen to it again, and you pick up on 2 or 3 other things. And everything just kind of connects and makes sense. And you just go, oh! That's what that means. That's what that was talking about. I love that.
It's just fun. Yes, it's very great. It's just fun.
It's also why I love, like, Eris's pen series, which we get to jump back into that in the new year, because Eris just finished off the 3rd season. You're gonna leave me with that ending, Eris?
Pudding is upset.
I am not upset. I just hate that I have to wait a year before I get more.
Not that bad, just disappointed.
Don't you dare put words in my mouth. It's such a good series, though. And if any of y'all that listen to us have not listened to Eris, we have a few episodes up on our channel that we've done of Eris's pen series for the 1st season. And we will be jumping back into the 1st season in the new year, as well as going back in chronological order with Nomad's channel. But please go check them both out on your own time. Go listen to their series unfiltered, without our voices speaking over them and pausing every 5 to 10 seconds.
You don't have to listen to me scream when you're listening to the original audios. That should be the selling point.
We 100% encourage y'all to go listen to their shit solo. They work so hard on their personal projects, and they're great. We love them. Go support them.
The first egg has been done.
The first egg looks like a chicken nugget.
I mean,
I'm aware that eggs are butt nuggets, but that does not look like an egg. That looks like a whole ass chicken nugget.
Sorry. Like I said, I'm cross-stitching right now. I'll take a picture. I did not take a picture of the Christmas one. I'll add the Christmas one to this picture that we'll put of this one. But I'm making this as a gift for somebody, and it is a chicken in a basket that says Farm Fresh Butt Nuggets. And there's going to be a wreath of eggies all around it.
Egg wreath.
Egg wreath. But I made the first egg, and it is adorable.
It looks like an edible chicken nugget.
The first egg is adorable. There's many more where that came from, because I got to do a whole wreath of eggies.
Yeah. I think we're gonna leave this little rambly here. But again, go check out Nomad and Eris. Any other VAs that were featured in City Wolf and Country Lamb, also go check them out. Everybody's links will be in the description. And we will see you guys January 9th with another Nomad episode when we come back from our break.
Yep, getting back in the swing of things.
Yeah, we'll get back into the swing of things January 9th. We hope you guys have a wonderful New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Again, keep an eye out on the Twitter for any merch art updates. Our Twitter will be in our link tree, which will also be in the description. And we will talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.